Dylan, got your latest email asking us to compare the Victor DC350 to the Ergotron Workfit TL. Here it goes. Let's start by showing you how these two products work. First, the Ergotron Workfit TL. You got two handles, one on each side, left and right. Pull the handles up, push the product down, goes all the way to the bottom. If you want to stop it somewhere in the middle, you let go at a certain point and then it'll click into location. The way the Victor DC350 works is you loosen the knob here. There's a gas piston inside. When the knob is loosened, you can push down on the piston and then the desk will come back up if you don't tighten the knob. So you tighten the knob at the bottom. Now you're at the lowest position. If you want to keep it somewhere in the middle, you lift it to your desired height and then you tighten the knob. The biggest difference between the Victor DC350 and the Ergotron Workfit TL is the dual monitor holder that comes standard with the Victor. You can see that here, right here. You've got two monitors. These monitors can rotate and they can tilt and pan. The Ergotron does not come with the dual monitor holder. That is an extra item at an extra cost. A lot of people don't realize it, but you do want to have a monitor that's adjustable because when you're standing versus when you're sitting, there's a difference in where you want the monitors to be. Let me demonstrate. I'm standing right now and you can see that my eyes are about even with the top of these monitors, and that's about where you want them to be. You want your head to be straight up, maybe tilted a little bit down. That's the best ergonomic position. You can see over here with the Ergotron, if you don't get that additional monitor holder, the monitors are going to be well below the correct ergonomic position when you're working, and that's not good for you. The DC350 has 12 inches total of monitor adjustment relative to the desk. The way that's done is there's, first of all, a knob here for a second piston. You loosen the knob, you can bring the monitors up and down about 6 inches. And then in addition, for extremely tall people, you can move the monitor to the highest slot. For shorter people, you can move it down to the lowest spot. That gives you an additional 6 inches of adjustability, 12 inches total. Another difference between the two products is the amount of room for your keyboard and your mouse. The Ergotron has a little bit under 25 inches. What that means is when you have your keyboard as far over as you probably can get it, you have just a small amount of room for your mouse here. The Victor, on the other hand, is 28 inches. You can put your keyboard all the way over here and you can see a very wide area for your mouse, which really helps out when you're doing your work. Another difference I'd like to point out is how the monitors are attached or not attached to the product. With the Ergotron, you can see they're just resting using gravity to hold them in place. With the Victor, they're attached using 4 screws into the back of the monitor. These aren't going to fall anywhere, they're not going to go anywhere. With the Ergotron, as you can see, they are pretty loose. You can see them shaking around. If you make a mistake, you could knock them over. So there's an advantage with Victor. The Victor DC350 is very easy to move once it's on your desk. There are 4 felt pads underneath the steel base. And as you can see, with very little effort, I'm moving this left, right, which gives you a lot of flexibility. Maybe someday you want to work in the middle of your desk, someday you want to put it over here. You might have a visitor in your desk, you want to turn it around and talk to them about something. Very flexible. The Ergotron has rubber feet. It's not meant to move. So when you try to move it, it doesn't go anywhere. You actually have to lift it off the ground. One of the differences between these two products isn't obvious at first, but let me show it to you. The Ergotron has a nice wide platform here, but when you think about it, it's taking up that much desk space. Go ahead and take your eyes down here, see how much room it's taking up. Now look at the Victor. The Victor has this nice steel base that does all the work for you. And you can see it's really narrow, 28 inches across, so you use up a lot less of your desk to put this on top. 5 years ago, 1 monitor was enough. Now a lot of people are using 2 monitors, and even 3. One of the advantages of the Victor DC350, you can take your notebook computer, you can put it right here in the middle, and now you have 2 more screens up here, 3 screens total. Try doing that on the Ergotron. Not a lot of room, pretty tenuous. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't leave my notebook computer down here. Value, of course, is a big concern, and we think the Victor DC350 has a far superior value to the Ergotron Workfit. One of the things we talked about was that dual monitor holder that becomes standard with the Victor. What I got here is list prices online, and as you can see, the list price of the Victor, $524.99. Ergotron's monitor holder alone is $255, and then the Workfit TL is $835. So you can see you're well over $1,000 for the Ergotron compared to the Victor at $524. This list price is a great place to start for comparison. Okay, to wrap it up, I want to go over the key differences between these two products. First of all, again, Victor has the dual monitor holder standard as part of the product. Ergotron, it's extra. The dual monitor holder from Victor, 12 inches of adjustment. Ergotron, 5 inches. You can use 3 monitors on the Victor, including your notebook computer. Very hard to do that with the Ergotron. Ergotron has about 25 inches of keyboard tray. We have 28 inches, and that 3 inches makes a big difference. Last of all, there's stability. These monitors are not attached. Ours are attached over here. One last thing, if you only need one monitor, try the Victor DC300.